Trader to trader, happy weekend, happy end of the month. It's another weekend for me to drop my weekly directional bias for next week. I dropped last week and I was showing you guys that we are going to be buying more and selling shorts. So this particular week, let's get to the chart. Let me show you guys what we have this week. So all the sales we did last week, I will have to confess, those sales is not among our directional bias. But I promise you guys, it's not going to happen again. It's due to something. Some days are like that, but I'm going to focus on more buys, zero sales for the week. Let's go to the chart. So let's go, guys. So last week was this. Let me show you guys last week, our last week chart. So you see what I did last week. Our weekly directional bias was this. If you go to my to my page, you will see our weekly directional bias was this. We wanted more buys. All of a sudden, gold, normally the chart does not go up straight to the point you get. It has to consolidate, and we are trying to create opportunities inside our consolidation time. So that's what caused most of the sales. Because normally in our weekly directional bias, we have a buy, which means that we should focus on more buys and short sales. If possible, taking out all sales and focusing on only buys. That's our last week Saturday. This was last week Saturday. I told you guys we have a momentum candle break. This was Sunday analysis I did, and I posted it, told you guys that we're looking for buy. And also we need this particular market to come back to this hour's demand zone, which is a discount zone and also a support level whereby we have enough buyers. So let's go, guys, see what happened last week. I recorded everything, even the sales that we did, some good sales and some bad ones. So at the end of the week, we still winning. We are still winning due to we had our buys covered our loss on some sales that did not go well. Most of the sales go well too. Let's go. So what you can see, first of all, our the first market did not get to our entry here, so we could not get any entry along this particular line because we needed the market to get to this place, which is our demand zone. This demand zone, we needed it to touch before we take a buy. So we did not take any trade. The market went up all of a sudden. We took an entry here. We took an entry here. We made half of the profit before the market. I think the market reversed. So okay. So we took an entry here. It did not go well. I told you guys to cover your profits or cover your entry. So we break even around here. Then we took another entry around there. You can see this was the perfect entry, the best entry, because this was the demand zone we have been waiting for. We took an entry here and we made this particular profit. It was a long one. You can see the buyer was long. So after that, we started looking for sell due to a candle break because of this momentum candle and this supply zone was the target for entry for sell. So that was the reason why we started looking for a little short sell that will come back to this demand zone and continue buying. So that was the reason we sold. So look at what happened. We got a half profit. Whenever our directional bias is for buy, it is very, like, for you to get sales, it will be hard for you because you look at the sell that we got here. The sell moved down without hitting our TP. It was not very good. So that was not that good. You get, I did not enjoy. Last week trade was very dry because the market was moving short. Like, a lot of things has been happening, but at least we did not take much trade. We only had few trades. I was not expecting to take more than 3 trades last week, which is this week, because the market was fluctuating. You can see the ranging was too much, so it was a lot of headache. So I believe this new week that we're entering now, our next target is here. So we believe the market will go like this. It's not going to go straight to the point. So I believe markets has done our touch and hit here, did this breakout. We need a retest again. Wait for a retest. A retest must happen. Then a push to the upside, maybe range, push, range, but we're expecting the market to get to the all-time high. This is my directional bias for next week. So this particular, when the market opens, we're going to experience a jump to the upside or maybe a jump to the downside to click this demand zone. Then we continue buying again. So this particular week, if you are following me on my free community, we are going to be receiving more buy signals. I'm not going to sell next week. So guys, stay tuned. I will not be selling any trade next week. I will not be selling any trade, mark my words. The only sell I did here was due to this ranging part. We needed to just ball them, and I will not try that again, trying to trade due to what you see online, this one, that one. We're not trading for anybody. I can't believe what happened last week, but let's say everything happens for a reason, for you to learn. We learn every day, so I'm not above mistakes. I did a mistake. I followed the wrong things last week, which was one trade, but I feel I regret it because as a profitable trader, you need to secure and hold your capital at all costs. So the only thing that will make you regret last week is if you lost all your money, if you're not using good risk management. You get, at least our first this century was a very good one. From here was 1:8, I mean 1:something. something. So we only lost, okay, we made another sell, we made a good sell here, which was 1:4, 1:4. Then we lost here. That's that's 3/5. Get lost 2 times and won 3 times. That's how it is. It's not bad. The 3 wins that we had was good. The 2 sells that we did was bad. So it happens. So kudos to all those following up. Next week is going to be better and everything will be alright. Nothing more, guys. Everything is gonna be alright, niggas. My people, let's keep showing up every day. Profitability is boring. Profitability is risk management. Profitability is patience. Profitability is correction, taking correction. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. I will make a video and I'll be talking about truths, things that you need to know before you start trading, things that you need to know before you get profitable. Everybody does not win every day. Nobody wins every day back to back to back. There is a losing time, there is a losing day. So stay active, guys. Have a great day. Bye.